Yes,
Hi
that's
everyone,
right.
welcome
Yeah.
back to my War Games hobby channel. I'm at the club again tonight. I've got a game against Andy. We're playing Lion Rampant and he's trying to get revenge
Oh,
on me
yeah,
because a few weeks ago my Byzantines played Andy's Teutonic Knights at Saga and I managed to win that one. So tonight we're playing Lion Rampant with the same forces of slightly different composition, but to a different set of rules. I think he's after a bit of revenge. So we'll see how we get on. I'll show you the table. Okay, so here's the table, and there's Andy. Hello, Andy. Good to see you again. As I say, he's after my blood tonight. He's after revenge. This is the table we've set up. In fact, we're doing the scenario from the book. We're doing a scenario called, that one there, Hold On Tight. And basically we're fighting over this little bend in the road here, a sort of a crossroads, but it's not a crossroad, it's just a bend. But we both turned up at the same time to capture that bend in the road, the strategic object to capture, and that's what it is. Now, just to give you an idea of the forces, I'll do mine first because I've got a bigger force than Andy. I've got 7 units. But there's no upgrades on any of mine, they're sort of fairly basic. So I've got from left to right a unit of bowmen, then I've got a unit of heavy cavalry, then I've got in here, I've got a unit of elite infantry. I'm counting him as Harold Hadrada is in charge of this Byzantine force. Hold on, just getting my pointy stick ready. Then I've got a unit of heavy infantry, no upgrades, another unit of heavy cavalry, and then 2 units of light horse archers, no upgrades on those. So that comes to 30 points. And over here, maybe I'll let Andrew go through what he's got.
Right. So we've got the elite cavalry there. They've been upgraded to be drilled, and so got no wild charge, and they're motivated, so they move a bit easier.
Damn, no wild charge.
No wild charge.
I could have done with that. Okay, yeah.
The crossbowmen, no upgrades.
Okay.
Elite foot infantry, they are fearsome, so anyone fighting them gets -1 on their courage roll test.
Oh dear, right, thank you for that, yeah.
Heavy infantry behind, they're just veteran, so they attack as good as they defend.
Okay, yeah.
And some light infantry on this side with the javelins upgrade.
Right, 30 points again.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So quite a different size. Andy's only got 5 units against my, what did I say, 7? Yeah, 7. So I've got numerical superiority, but his troops are basically better quality than me. Now, as per usual, you know what I do when I play a game. I don't record the whole game. I'll just do the highlights. So when something interesting happens, I'll come back and let you know what that is. And I might also record some of the melees that we do. So we're going to start the game and we'll come back soon when we've got something to tell you. Right, see you later. Right, so the first move, I managed to fail dismally. We both actually got the commanding skill, so we can re-roll 1 failed activation, which I did with my very first throw, and then I failed again anyway. And it wasn't as if, even if I was moving something complicated, I only needed 5+. So not a good start. Andy failed with his first move, but then did roll that chance to get them moving again and managed to do that, and then the rest of us moved normally anyway. So the first move is Teutonics have moved a whole move, all their troops, and I'm still stationary. So not a good start on my part. Okay, just to give you an update, you can see things are moving along now nicely. I've managed to move up now and I'm manoeuvring. I'm a bit worried about those knights coming over here, so I'm putting my cavalry over to the left, my bow on the hill with the heavy infantry next to them. And Harold's gone behind this hill a little bit because he's a bit worried about those crossbowmen in the middle. Andrew's moving up his troops now, his turn. So we're just doing a little bit of manoeuvring. No one's near the bit in the middle yet, but that will happen very soon. Right, now, straight away, I didn't do very well. I moved my light cavalry up here, but then my others failed. I tried to do a skirmish move with them, which needs 7+, and I rolled a 6, and then I re-rolled and rolled another 6. So I shouldn't have tried to do that, should I? But now Andy, his first thing he's going to do is try and fire his crossbowman, which he has elected to do. If you want to roll them into here, Andy.
Is it cursed?
And because he's got a long range, he's only hitting on 5s and 6s rather than 4, 5, 6.
That's looking good.
Oh, flipping heck,
good.
look at this.
It's like 6, doesn't it?
6 hits, yeah. And I've got armour of 3. So it's 2 figures gone.
Yeah, excellent.
First blood to the
Teutonic.
Teutons. And I've got to now straight away do a test
That's right.
to see whether I do something horrible.
6
6.
less 2 is 4.
The leader is nearby, so it becomes 7.
Yeah.
And I've lost 2, so it's back down to 5. And they've got a courage of 4, so they're okay.
Only just.
Only just. Okay, a little bit of an update. There's been a bit of shooting going on. My light horse archers over here opened fire. One of them did anyway, and he lost a casualty there, but he's fine. My bows fired over here on his crossbows and killed one as well. But he's since returned fire. I've now lost 5 men off of this unit on the hill, my bowmen, so they've only got 7 left. Luckily I rolled a reasonable courage test, so they're still there, but they're not very happy. The knights have moved up a little bit. They're not within charge range of either of these 2 yet. And over here, well, I've got 2 units which can open fire this time if they wish to. And Andy's decided to come out of the rocky ground because he wasn't within range with his javelins. So he's moved up, so he is in range next time. But of course now it's a case of what do I want to do? Either shoot at him or charge with my cavalry, I'm not sure yet. The crossroads, still no one's getting any points for the crossroads. But I've lost 5 bowmen so far, and Andy's lost 2 other infantry. So slight advantage to the Teutons. It's going to be my turn next, and I'll let you know what I've done. Right, I'll let you watch this because I've decided what I'm going to do over here. I've got 2 units of light horse archers. I want to try and shoot some casualties on these and then charge in with the heavy cavalry. So the first thing, I've managed to activate this unit to shoot. So I'm hitting on 5s and 6s. And he's only got armour of 2, so I'm looking for 5s and 6s, and hopefully I'll do a bit of damage on him. So you can watch this roll. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits only, but that's still pretty good. 2 figures, yeah.
Yes.
So they've got to do a test, haven't they?
Yep. At -3. 7, so that's
7.
4.
-3 is down to 4.
Courage 4, so they're just about
okay. So now I'm going to open fire with this next unit. I need 6 to be able to do that. Yes, I managed to. Hello, Graham. Graham's just turned up. So 5 and 6s again. 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
Ooh.
So another 2 casualties.
This is
Now he's got to do another courage test. This time he's on -5.
oh, they've gone
Down
so
to 3.
3
So they have to fall back.
battered, isn't
Battered,
Is it half move? I think. Yeah. Is it
Half move back into the rocky ground. So I'm pleased with that, although in a way I almost wish they stayed there because I could have attacked them with my heavy cavalry, but even so, they're in a bit of a sorry state now. It's now a case of what do I want to do with my other units. I'll come back in a minute and tell you. I've moved up the heavy infantry here because I've got one foot in the terrain, and if I stay there when it's my turn, I get a point for that. I've got a horrible feeling that these guys might have something to say about that in a minute. But anyway, they've moved up. Harold hasn't moved yet. We're just going to have this melee, which I just want you to watch. The only other thing is my bowman, down to 7 men, opened fire on the crossbows and got another casualty, so he's down to 10 men now, but that's not really a problem for him. It really depends on whether I can stop. The trouble is, these are elite infantry, and I've charged them a bit gung-ho with my cavalry, but I've got to try and stop him coming forward somehow. And you never know, I might get lucky. Graham's raised his eyebrows at that comment. Right, so I'm going to attack. I'm heavy cavalry when they charge, hit on 4s.
Yes.
And elite infantry when they are defending, hit on 4s as well. But he has got a better armour than me. My armour's 3, his armour is 4.
And we're fearsome.
Sorry?
Fearsome.
Oh, and he's fearsome as well, which means that when I come to do my courage test, I'll lose 1.
Yes, 1 extra.
I forgot they were fearsome.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh dear. This might be
It's the only one you got close. You realised.
Okay, so I'll roll first. I'm looking for 4s on my dice to cause casualties on you. I'll take out the misses, and there does look rather a lot of them. Oh dear, look. Well, I've got 5 hits, which is 1 figure.
1 figure, yeah.
So at least I managed to get 1 figure off. And now Andy's going to hit back. He's also hitting on 4s, but it's also, I've only got armour of 3. Oh dear.
Oh, look at that. 9.
3 figures gone. Oh dear. And we both got to do a courage test. And as Andy's just reminded me, I've got a -1 on my courage test because he's fearsome or something like that. Right, so I'll do mine first. So I've got -1 for that and -3 for my losses.
Yes.
So I'm on -4.
Yep.
But I do get 1 back from my leader, so I'm -3.
Okay.
I rolled 8, take off 3, which means I'm left with 5. I'm all right.
Yes, you're all right.
Cool.
I
Andy
think we're
rolled
fine.
7.
Yeah, 6. Yes, we're
Down
fine.
to 6, yeah. So you're all right as well.
Yes.
But I lost more than you did.
Yeah.
So it's me that has to go back, although I'm not battered. So it's half a move back for me. So I've had to fall back there. But I'm not battered because it's just a withdrawal because I didn't kill enough of him. So that's that unit activated. Yeah, no, I'm going to activate Harold Hadrada's unit. And they're just going to put 1 foot in there as well.
Okay.
In fact, I'll get a little bit nearer.
2
so
feet.
I might be able to charge you next time. There we go. Harold Harada and his elite, when they can stand up, his elite foot. I've now got another toehold on the objective. Now I know I'm clutching at straws here, but fortunately for me, when it was Andy's go, the first thing he tried to do was to open fire with his crossbows on my poor picked-on bowman on the hill, but he failed, and then he also failed when we did a re-roll, and that's his turn over. So in fact
Forgot to
knights-
try and rally those.
Oh, you
Can
should,
I
yeah,
try
try
that 'cause
and-
it has to be done first.
Yeah, got to try and recover those.
9
9.
less 5 is
They're
4.
okay.
Yeah, I think so. So
They
they
do
have
recover.
rallied.
But that is now Andy's go.
Yep.
The Teutonic Knights have stumbled. And now it's my turn to decide what I want to do. So that was lucky for me that he hasn't done anything in his move, and that might be crucial. The most crucial thing is at the moment I get a point for occupying the objective. So 1 point to me. Hang on, I'll put a coin over here. There we are. That's my point. Because it's the beginning of the move, you get that. And now I've got to decide what I'm going to do. I'll report back later. I thought I'd let you watch this because I am trying to whittle down his numbers, and I'm within range to his elite infantry here with my bowmen, and they're hitting on 5 and 6s, and I do need 4 hits to enable me to get a casualty. Oh, 3. No, 4. There is 4 there. 5 and 6s. In fact, there's 5. So 1 casualty. So that was good for me. That's the
not
first
good
one.
for
They've got
me.
to do a courage test.
5 less 2 is 3. That's still okay, isn't
They're
it?
okay. Yeah, because they get 1 for the leader being within 12 inches. He's just within, isn't he?
I don't know he's not, but I don't. Yeah, he is.
He is.
Even without
So that would have
they
been
should-
5 plus him 6.
Yeah.
They've lost 2 down to 4 anyway. They got a courage test of 3.
3, yes.
So they're well okay. So I'm now going to open fire with the other unit, which it does. So again, I'm hoping to get another casualty on him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Is another casualty.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, this is getting painful for the
It is
Teutons.
very painful.
Oh,
Oh, that doesn't look good.
that is
does it?
crucial. 2 1s on a courage test. He's lost 3.
All right.
The
so the
leader's
leader
nearby.
is out. So it's they've gone, haven't they?
They've gone. They're on
They've
0.
gone.
They've disappeared.
Well, they weren't very fearsome, were they?
Wow. Well,
not
that's
in
a
the
result
end.
for the Byzantines. To be honest, I didn't expect that. I was hoping that they might win you down at least one with those 2 shots, but I managed to get 2 figures off, and you couldn't have rolled a double 1 at the worst time, could you?
No,
Sorry about that.
you're not really.
I'm going to try and form wall of spears with this unit, which they do. So they've now got wall of spears, which means I'm slightly better in defence if he should attack me there, which he might well do in a minute. I'm not going to do anything else over there. I'm going to move these cavalry back, actually. No, maybe not. I'll re-roll them. Yes, they do. They move on 5. So I'm just going to pull these out of the way because they're just in the way there at the moment. So they've pulled back. And now I'm going to activate my bowmen to open fire on your crossbows.
Yeah.
They do. So I need 6s, and I need at least 2 to get a casualty. I got 4 hits, which is 2 casualties.
2 casualties, right.
Wow. So that was good for me.
Courage test.
Courage test.
5
5.
less 4 is 1, plus 1,
Yeah.
2. So it's go back battered.
They're battered. They go back.
Yes.
So yeah, this has been a really crucial move.
Yeah.
Would you
All
like a battered
fell apart.
marker? Have you got
No,
one?
I'm not
Oh, you
using
got one.
yours. I'll give you the satisfaction.
You don't want my purpose-built one with battered on
No,
it?
no, I use my own.
I like it, Andy. Good work.
Small victories,
Small victory, yeah.
petty victories.
That's all I'm going to do.
Okay, well, we'll try and attack with the infantry. Yeah.
So in you go.
Interesting.
Right, so Andy's charged in with his veteran spear.
Yeah.
I'm in defence. I'm in shield wall of spears, which means my armour goes up to 4. And but we do both hit on 4s because you
Yes.
attack with 4s as well. So you go first. Right, this.
It's like 3 casualties, 7 hits.
So it's only 1.
Oh, you're armour 4, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yes,
armour
I
4.
forgot that.
Yeah, so it's only 1 casualty.
Could be enough though.
Could be.
And I'm gonna
If you roll low for
I'm going to roll mine now, hitting on 4s. I'll take out the misses. Oh, where's it? 6, which is 2 hits on you,
Ooh, right. Okay.
2 kills on you. We've now both got to do a courage test.
you roll.
As Andy's the attacker, I'll let him roll for his courage test first.
Okay. Oh, they should be all
They're
right.
fine.
yes.
Nothing wrong with that. My courage test is also fine.
Okay, so I have to go back.
But you have to go back because you lost more, yeah.
Yes.
But you're not battered. Okay, well, since the last move,
Is it?
a lot has happened. the lights have come off the hill now. They recovered, and so have the crossbows, because they both had to go back. But they've recovered from their withdrawal and are now back into the game. But they couldn't do anything else this move. The heavy infantry bounced off my wall of spears. I lost one, and the Crusaders lost. The Teutons lost two. So although both of our courage tests were okay, because Andy lost more than me, he had to fall back. Andy's now brought his knights over here. He shied away from attacking my bows and my heavy cavalry, which are over here. I think he's more worried about all these light horse archers over here, I think, so he's coming to counter them. It looks like, anyway. So at the moment, the Byzantines are definitely on the upper hand, because a unit has disappeared, as you saw earlier, the elite infantry, and we've managed to push back 3 of his units. I've just opened fire over here with my light horse archers on the light infantry, and they've lost 3 more figures, and they've now got to do a courage test.
Well, that doesn't look good, does it?
I think they're going to be going as well. Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm resigned to it now.
So suddenly the
Bless him.
Teuton army is in a big deal of trouble here now.
Yeah, but we still got the knights left.
Still got your knights, yeah. You're saving them, aren't you? Right. They're not within range, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I should do a skirmish move with them, which is 7+.
Yes.
Yes, they do. So they're going to move forward to within range. And then they'll roll to hit. They only hit on 6s though.
Yes.
Oh, now I need 4 hits to take a casualty, and I got 3 6s there, so
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Okay.
But they have been activated, and so have those. Next, I'm going to move my cavalry round. Maybe not. I'll get a re-roll. No, they're definitely not going anywhere.
Oh.
Now, Andy's charged me here with his knights, which he was able to do, but I'm now doing an evade move. And what happens there is I shoot first, and then I go back half a move, and therefore he won't be able to hit me. So I'm going to shoot first, and I need 6s to cause a hit, but I need 4 of them to get a kill. Oh, look at that! I've got 4
That's
as well.
nasty, yeah.
That's a knight gone. I now do half a move back.
And I do a courage test, don't we? 6 is not.
Yeah, your courage is
Should
okay.
be right.
And you move your full move.
Yes. Which is 10, isn't it? So,
But you can see there that I managed to move out of the way and cause a casualty at the same time as well.
yeah.
It is 7+. It's not easy to do, but I managed it. I'm rolling quite well tonight, aren't I, Graham?
You are rolling exceptionally. Shame you didn't do it last week, Alex.
All right. Graham beat me last week in Saga, and I rolled appallingly bad.
I'll try and move in again with the. Do you want to? No, they're not happy there.
Re-roll? Yes. So they're going in again.
Yeah, we'll try again.
We've got a second melee. We're both hitting on 4s.
Need the arena, Alex.
So I've got armour of 4 and you've got armour of 3, but we're both hitting on 4. So
Yes.
would you like to roll first, as you're the attacker?
So it's 4s,
Like
isn't it?
5 to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which
there
will
is
be
a
one
casualty.
casualty, yeah.
And now me hitting back on 4s. Let's take out the misses. 6.
So that's 2, isn't
2
it?
casualties. We've both got to do a courage test. I'll let you do it first, as you're the attacker.
Okay. 6 plus 1 for him is 7.
6, 7.
Minus 4 is
4 down to 3.
3. That's not good, is it?
No, I think they've got to go back battered.
Yep. Okay, is it half a move?
My courage test is 7. I get 1 back here for my leader, 8, and I've lost 2 casualties, so I'm down to 6, so they're okay.
I love your expression, I'm just going to take the missus out. Sounds like you're taking the wife down the pub.
I've never thought of that before.
You've said it 3 times, Alex, and each time I've thought it every time you've said it.
I shall tell Barbara when I get home you said that. Yeah.
If you don't, I will.
She'll say something like, well, you never call me missus.
You're taking the missus out.
Right.
Should have got a no, I don't. No. Is that it?
Afraid so, yeah.
It's my move. I get another sticker for my holding the crossroads. Right. Well, my horse archers over here are going to try and open fire on you.
Oh.
7s. They failed a re-roll. They've managed to do it this time.
Are they within 12 inches of your warlord?
They are.
Where's
No,
your
my warlord's here.
Oh.
So yes, he is.
Oh, okay, just checking for Andy.
6s.
I'm trying, Andy.
Yeah, thank you. Whoa.
Not a single 6. Oh, they're 5s and 6s. I'm sorry, Andy.
Oh, look, all the build up.
I've still only, that's not a 6, I turned it over. I've still only got 3. It's not enough.
Good.
Okay, so now I'm going to try with these ones.
Which ones again?
These ones.
And who are they shooting at?
The knights.
Okay.
And they failed to do so. So that's my turn over.
Right, here we go.
So what are you doing,
Yeah.
Andy?
Charging
The knights.
the knights. They're
they
keen
love it.
to go in. Right, this is it.
So
We need
Andy's
the arena.
after me here, so he's charging in. Andy hits on 3s,
Yep.
and I think I'm the same.
No,
Although
you-
no, I'm elite. I'm defending, so I'm only hitting on 4s.
That's right.
But we've both got armour of 4. So you first, 3s to hit.
Oh, there's a lot of non-threes. So there's that.
You did knock that.
Yeah, so
He
that
did
was
knock that,
did
yeah.
catch
It
So
was
it's
6
six,
hits,
so it's gonna be
which is
one
a
casualty.
figure, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm hitting back.
On 4s.
I want 4s, yeah. I'll take out the 2 misses.
Oh, God.
Ouch.
That looks like 10, which is 2 figures.
This is not good.
We both have to do a test. Andy's attacking, so Andy must do it first.
Oh, 4
1
plus
for
1
the
for
leader,
leader.
5.
Less 3 casualties
It's
is
down to 2. So they've got to go back. through.
battered. Yeah.
Yeah, abandoned.
Oh,
Battered, yeah.
not good.
You want one of my battered stickers? You don't do.
No, on principle. Do we have to check
do you do
for
a test?
leader
I
casualties?
do. I have to do a test now as well.
Passed
Yeah,
again,
fine.
Alex?
Yeah, passed again. Yeah.
How do you feel about passing all
I feel a bit embarrassed now, Graham. Thank you for asking.
So Andy's shooting a crossbow at these wall of spears
And I don't get any bonus for being in wall of spears
for shooting.
for shooting, only for melee.
Right, so
That's
that's
5 hits. So armour of 3, it's 1 casualty.
Not enough.
I've got to do a courage test. 7 plus 1 for my leader, 8. I've lost 3, so they're fine.
Did you pass, Alex?
I did pass. Thank you, Graham.
Over to you.
Is that your turn done?
I'm afraid so. You get another little marker.
Currently,
Oh yes. So I've held the objective for 4 moves. You see, I've got 4 little discs over there.
and what's the winning criteria of the game?
5.
5.
So unless Andy can move me before my
Which is
next
probably not
turn,
going to happen.
which looks a bit unlikely.
Where is the objective? Where is the objective?
The objective is this little triangle here,
Okay, in the road.
which I'm occupying.
The kink in the road. The elbow.
Right, so it's my turn, and I am going to just shoot at Andy. Why wouldn't I? So I need 6s to do that. Yes, I do. I'm only hitting, well, I'm hitting on 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
It's not enough, just 2. No,
Good.
so nothing happened there. I'm going to now shoot the second unit, which does shoot. I still need 5s and 6s. No, 3. Again, I failed to do any damage,
Right.
so they come away. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge in with my leader, because Andy's only on 3 figures now, so he only rolls 6 dice. So I shall try and charge in there, which is no problem. So Harold goes charging off with his Varangian
Can I
guard.
countercharge?
Oh, you can. In fact, you really do need that, don't you? You
Yes.
do. So we're going to meet about halfway.
Oh no, hang on, I'm battered. So
Oh, you can't. You're
I
right.
can't. Sorry.
Ignore that. Right. Yes, Andy can't countercharge, unfortunately, which he really did need because he's battered.
He was thinking.
And battered units
Hit on
only
a
hit
6.
on 6s.
Yeah.
So not only has he only got 6 dice, he hits on 6s as well. So it's not looking good, is it, Andy?
I am sure. I've
I
got
have
every
to
confidence
say-
in you, Andy.
Good.
Every confidence.
So I'm hitting on 3s because I'm attacking. I'll take out the misses. Don't mention that name again. Well, that's 2 figures lost.
Okay.
And I've got a chance of killing your leader as one of them. No, we don't. We failed to do that.
Okay.
Now you fight back. 2 hits, which is not enough. Not enough, no.
So. Right.
You've
So.
got to do a courage test.
Oh.
7, 8, I mean, it becomes 9 because of the...
Less
the-
5.
Less 5, 4. So his courage is okay, but he's got to withdraw anyway.
But he's already
Oh
battered.
no, he's still battered, isn't
Does
he?
that
So
something
he stays
happens?
battered, but he doesn't lose a figure for withdrawing because it's not withdrawn because he failed to do a courage test. It's withdrawn because of losses.
Right. Okay.
Right. I'm going to activate this cavalry to move. It is 5. They do move on 5. They've been stood there the whole game, so it's about time they did something. Then I'm going to activate the bowmen to move. They do. I'm surprised they survived the game. They got 5 casualties fairly early on, but then Andy's been busy elsewhere since then.
Yeah.
I think that's it for me.
Yep.
Do you get the victory point?
I
Start the
didn't.
turn.
I did. So
Well, that's
it,
it,
innit?
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
good game, Andy.
It was.
It was a bit surprising that it went so quickly my way.
I think it's because I had a small army and I upgraded most of it. I think more units, particularly if they shoot, is a better way to go.
Yeah, it's only 5 units in the army is
Against your 7. Yeah.
against my 7. Yeah. And I've got 3 units that are able to shoot against your 1. Oh no, your javelins, if they get within range.
Yes,
but
they've got to
they're
get quite close,
only
haven't
6-inch
they?
range,
Yeah.
and they're quite weak. They're only an arm of 2, so to get within range, they
Yes,
could lose,
that's
which is what
right,
they did.
not-
They lost people.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite a surprise, though. I didn't expect it would go quite that way. I did roll well. I mean, I have to say, I think that's the best
Yes.
I've rolled for a long time. I don't think, other than the very first move, when I failed to activate my entire army for the first move, I was actually doing much of what I wanted to do.
Yep.
It's only the second time I've used them. The first time I've used 2 units of Flyer's Horse, they did nothing in the game at all. They kept failing to shoot. But this time, I think I shot with them every time.
Yeah, they did well. I think that turn was crucial where I failed to activate them twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
should have done them afterwards. That was.
And that's the trouble with crossbows. 7+ to activate them, they can fail. If they do fire, they're very effective, but they've got a chance of not firing at all. A bit like these when I tried to evade, only I managed to get the 7+ to evade, and they shot as well, and they got a figure off you as well, which rubbing salt in the wound really, isn't it? So yeah, well, it was an interesting game. I must admit, I didn't think it'd go quite as quickly as that. But hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Would have been better if I'd won, but
What do you think, Graham?
Yeah, I think Andy got caught out on the unit sizes. You've got to have bulk.
yes,
And-
bulk, not quality.
And quality comes at a cost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think you need to have a couple of big units of levy or equivalent. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, it looks like Alex has got more ranged units than you have as well. Certainly the mounted cavalry made a difference. You've got a unit of bow down here as well.
Yeah.
And I just think it probably tipped the balance because that was your only ranged unit, wasn't it?
I had some javelins, but they need to
long
get
range,
close.
12
yes.
inches, you know.
Yes.
These are
that
actually
is.
18 inches, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they were the only ones you've got. So, yeah. Looks interesting.
At the beginning they did well because they were whittling my bowmen down because they still hit on 5s and 6s, whereas I was replying and hitting on 6s. And they nearly went, and another couple of hits on them they would have gone.
I don't think it was a tipping point though,
No,
because you still had the cataphracts here.
they're normal heavy cavalry.
Oh, they're normal heavy cavalry. You still have them though.
Yeah,
And then also it meant that Andy had his vanguard unit, which was here, and that had to move over there, and it can't be 3 places in one time.
No.
And, you know, I mean, if you're going to do something, you've got to. I've seen these elite cavalry units go through an entire army.
yeah. Could
and
you have
you-
had 2, do you think? Would that have been better? 2 elite units of
Yes,
knights?
probably would
I
have
think
done.
I think
yeah.
you only had one real big punching unit, and that was
Yeah.
it. And I think that was it.
Well, the foot knights were good, but they could have been good.
Yeah, they could have been, but they didn't, did they?
No.
But he was more. If you look at Alex's composition, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of mounted.
Yeah.
How many did you have?
One, yeah.
Exactly. That was the difference. I think that's the tipping point as well. So you need, if you're going to play, you've got to have a good cross section of what you're using. I think.
So I had manoeuvrability and firepower.
Exactly.
Effectively.
That was to your advantage, Alex.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, thanks, Andy,
Yeah,
again.
thank you. That's
And I'm sure you'll get your own back of me next time with lots of knights coming onto the battlefield.
yeah.
All right. That's it, guys, from me. Hope you enjoyed watching anyway. See you again soon.